FIBA starting in 17 days now, and I looked at the USA roster, and it's composed of, I know Anthony Edwards is on it.
Austin Reeves. You got Jalen Brunson.
Austin Reeves, yeah. Mikal Bridges, Triple J, Brandon Ingram, Walker Kessler, Paolo Halliburton. No knock on that team at all, bro. Like there's no. I'm not saying like any of them are bad players. What? Not even close to it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what the point I'm trying to get to. But then I took a look at the past FIBA teams, and I'm looking at 2014. They had James Harden, Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, Anthony Davis, Kyrie, prime DeMarcus Cousins, DeMar DeRozan, Andre Drummond, prime Andre Drummond, and prime D Rose, bro. And I had to like kind of compare it. How do y'all think that this U.S. team is gonna fare against the other countries in FIBA? Do y'all give them a lock to take the medal, gold medal?
Nah. It's getting harder to get a gold lock. I think like past few years, has America been getting gold medal?
2019, they didn't get a bronze, silver, or gold.
So they didn't even get it on the podium.
No.
So I mean, this a trend that America's losing their dominance in basketball. Doesn't mean they're not going to be up there. It's just it's not a guarantee they're going to get gold. They might get bronze or silver or gold, but I don't think it's guaranteed.
Yeah, so compared to past teams, this team that we have right here is extremely mid. Like
Mid?
Mid.
Let me give you the 2019 roster. The roster that didn't win
Mid.
any medal. Hold on. What's
But you got to
2019?
consider it's FIBA, though. It's not Olympics. They're not trying to go all out. They're just getting like the young. They're trying to showcase their young.
Even FIBA team
Showcase.
is still mid.
The young talent for the next generation.
The 2019 roster had Kemba Walker, Donovan Mitchell, Harrison Barnes, Jason Tatum, Chris Middleton, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, and Joe Harris. Those are like the top players that were playing for the 2019 one that they didn't get a medal in FIBA.
But yeah, it kind of seems like the roster goes with the trend of they're not getting their best actual players. They're just getting their young, up and coming talent.
It's kind of, I don't know, disappointing in a way, but yeah, this team could still could have been better. But with that being said, it's still a sheer lock for me.
It's a Sherlock.
Yeah, because this team is still more talented than any other team.
I think there's some teams that have something to say to the U.S. Not gonna lie, bro.
But as far as winning over the U.S., I don't think so. I think it's for sure a lock for the U.S. And I mean, I do see a couple teams that could give them some struggle, like Spain, of course. Spain will always be there, but even then, I feel like there's another team. I would say maybe
France.
Nah, France will give them some trouble too.
France has a lot of NBA players on it,
They do.
and past NBA players on the roster.
But I think I'm choosing with the sleeper team, and I'm going with Australia. Might get them like a real
Australia
trouble.
is sneaky. Australia is sneaky.
I mean, Josh Giddey,
Mm-hmm.
Patty Mills,
Joe Ingles.
yeah, Dellavedova, I think.
Yeah.
As well. Landale, right?
Yeah, Jock
Landale's on
Landale. Yeah, they're sneaky.
there. Yeah, so they're sneaky. They got a lot of NBA players on that roster as well. But even then, like this team right here could have been better. They're still gonna win it though. I believe in. They have the right pieces too. It's not like they just threw a random team together. They have some real legit hoopers and winners on that squad, so they're gonna win it.
I don't know if they're gonna necessarily win it. I see them getting a medal, maybe bronze, silver, or gold. Like I don't think they're gonna completely miss out on a medal entirely, like they did in 2019. In 2019, Spain took the gold medal, and they were led by the Hernan Gomez brothers, Marcus Gasol, and Ricky Rubio. No disrespect, bro, but come on, bro. Like seriously, you know. And then the silver medal to Argentina. Luis Scola in 2019, bro. He was like 30-something year old Luis Scola. And then the bronze medal to France. And I think they're one of my sneaky sleeper teams to possibly win it this year.
France
For
more than likely
FIBA.
won it because they have good team chemistry. Like Ricky Rubio, Marcus Gasol, they've been and Luis Scola, they've been playing together in international games for like since we were in high school.
Did you give France a chance to win it?
I mean, if they got the good chemistry and they got the right pieces, yeah. I mean, something that I feel like is kind of unique to America, for better or for worse, because it really gave us Michael Jordan, is ego. Like, I feel like some young up-and-coming players might want to be the guy, when it's really supposed to be like more or less egoless and just everyone come together. So, I don't know. I just feel like that's probably what also led 2019 to lose, for us to lose that. Probably some ego clashing. Some people didn't want to necessarily just give up their status as the best player. They were cool with running the plays, but in their mind, they're probably thinking, I'm the guy. Meanwhile, you got 3 other alphas on the team. It can be hard to balance that out. So I really give that a lot of credit for the foreign teams, how they succeed so much. They got good chemistry because they've been playing with each other for a couple of years already. Meanwhile, we're just throwing them together. This current team probably hasn't played together ever.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a serious factor we got to consider. Experience and chemistry.
Yeah, experience does matter, but I feel like with the U.S.'s talent, to a certain extent, like chemistry and stuff doesn't even matter. Like, just think about if they really threw their best weapons out there. You could tell them the next day, come together, win some games. They're gonna do it. If it was like as far as the NBA, the U.S. NBA's best players, but that's not the case. We don't have the best players for whatever reasons. So it's kind of, not as good. But still, I just feel like they're such a good team that they can overcome a lot of things, and pretty confident in this group. They hooping.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely gonna win some games, but I don't know. It's just hard to say they're gonna win it all. It's tough for me to say that, bro.
Yeah, I didn't take that into account. What you just said, I like that. That the team U.S. always pretty much just throws players together into a team every FIBA World Cup or every Olympic. Right. And these teams like Argentina, we've been hearing about Luis Scola for over a decade, and so is it a matter of that the international teams just take these type of tournaments that are international cups more seriously than the U.S.? Does the U.S. just not take this stuff serious?
I wouldn't say they don't take it seriously. Other teams, other countries, they're taking it seriously. They want that bragging rights. We beat y'all. Mm-hmm. But America, we know, bro. Just put Steph Curry out there with KD and Booker, like, bro, it's over with. Mm-hmm. But of course, we're not going to do that because I really honestly believe they're trying to showcase a young and up-and-coming talent and spread, NBA basketball throughout the world. Because LeBron ain't going to be in the league anymore than what I say max he could play 5 years. Absolute max of him just doing everything he can. 5 years. What about KD? No more than 5. Steph, probably no more than 5. Like a lot of these big players that we know and love, they're going to be gone soon. By 2030, they're going to be gone. So they got to make way for the new generation, really. But I don't know why they didn't put John Morant in there, though.
He probably don't want to play. That's probably the thing. That's a lot of players that just don't want to play.
It's probably
just don't want to risk getting hurt. That's what I'm saying. Like, do they just not take this as serious as?
There's not one superstar in there.
Yeah,
not one.
Right now, like our current superstars, they're all at home getting ready to win the championship. But
and there's some superstars that are not going to play internationally. Serbia's not going to have Nikola Jokic.
I mean, bro,
Slovenia is not going to have Luka.
I mean, Jokic is a unique case. He's
not playing?
He's not playing. Okay. He's not playing.
Luka?
He's not playing either.
I mean, Jokic, I can understand.
And then think about France in a couple of years. They're going to have Wemby in the next World Cups, just Olympics type shit.
It's going to be nice.
I don't think any of the superstars are going to play internationally for the FIBA World Cup. I don't think like Giannis and any of them are going to play for their countries.
Well, I mean, just a FIBA World Cup. It's not Olympics.
Yeah.
I think that's another reason why go all out. Just obviously try to win, but don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Y'all feel like the Olympics is way more important than FIBA?
Oh, it definitely is.
Uh-huh.
There's no doubt.
Definitely is.